What's goody, YouTube? This is my second video on this channel. I wanted to do something interesting that I have a lot of passion for. And it was talking about the 2020-2021 Warriors. Actually, more about Steph. Look at Wardell Curry, man. I think this is one of the best Curry seasons ever. Just a straight bucket getter. He's just doing whatever he wants. But let's pause for a moment and rewind a little bit. Let's go back to the start of the season. Of course, this was the lockdown year, 2020. Season schedules were a little different. This season was a shortened season, of course. The season before was a little weird too, with the bubble and all that stuff. The Warriors in 2020 drafted James Wiseman. At this point, everyone thought, yo, this guy's one of the best players in the country. And the Warriors were like, we need a center. This guy fits our goal. So they drafted him second overall. Now, something that I know always irks the Warriors for sure is looking back at the draft. You know who was drafted right after James Wiseman? LaMelo Ball. At this point, everyone thought James Wiseman would be a really good NBA player, all-star level player. Of course, this is the season that Curry was coming back from his hand injury from the previous season, the season where he only played 5 games. Draymond was still elite defensively, and Klay was expected to come back from his injury this season. I feel like this time they're getting like 4 seed, 6 seed kind of like energy. But then November hits, and then we get the news that Klay gets injured again. Klay tore his Achilles at a workout. Klay went from coming back this season to being out for like a year and a half. And immediately, everyone was like, the Warriors are not going to be a good team this season. They're going to be a really trash team. No one's going to do good on this team. This is awful. This is a wasted year. But the show must go on. The season started December 22nd. They still have some time to get some workouts in for everyone else. And fast forward to the end of the season, they did miss the playoffs, and they ended with a 39-33 record. Man, this is genuinely one of the best seasons I've individually seen from a player in my life. Curry averaged 32, 6, and 6 this season on 50, 45, and 90 splits. If you guys know 50, 40, 90, those are amazing splits to ever average anytime in your career. Those 32 points per game was the league high. Curry won the scoring champ this season. And he also finished 3rd in MVP voting. This whole season, it just felt like Curry, whatever he wanted, he could get. I felt like he literally had a magnet in the ball every time he touched the ball. 3 out of Curry's 7 highest scoring games were from this season, bro. The 53 versus Denver, crazy game. The 57 versus Dallas, another crazy game. And then the career high game, the 62 versus the Trailblazers. Bro, this is one of the craziest games I've ever seen in my life, bro. I think Curry could have went for 70 if Steve Kerr kept him in, but he was like, we're blowing them out. Sit down for a little bit, which I'm not glad. It still kind of annoys me. Steve Kerr, you should have kept the guy in, bro. Let him get out when he wants to, bro. He could have had like 70 or 80. Easily a top 5 game I've ever seen. And this is for sure one of the best seasons I've ever seen from a player. I get it, they didn't make the playoffs, but this was a carry job, bro. He carried them to 39 wins. Like, they weren't even expected to do anything at all. Like, they're expected to be like bottom of the league. They still got 39 wins with Curry going off for season, bro. But yeah, guys, that's it for this video. Let me know if you guys want me to do more of these videos talking about a certain season, or just longer videos, or just anything on the channel, okay? I only post shorts. I need to post more longer form content, okay? Let me know down below if you watched this season and your thoughts on the season. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And hey, man, I'm out.
Don't want to see us next year.